Hello there everyone. Guys, what a night yesterday. What a crazy momentum. What a huge reckoning that we've seen in the Bitcoin price, and also huge liquidations of both longs and shorts. And a lot of people right now are screaming this is the beginning of the end and that you have to get out right now, sell all your Bitcoin at the top while you can, etc. And that's why I've titled this video is to sell all of your Bitcoin right now. And let me give you all the pieces of the puzzle as to how I'm seeing it, this situation, as to what has caused this big drop in Bitcoin and whether this drop is going to actually continue. What am I doing with my long trade, and whether right now is the best time to sell Bitcoin before everything collapses. So without any further ado, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I make a new upload, and hit that like button, and you leave a small comment down below for Mr. Spot On, because everything I've been saying has been very, very spot on. So now, let's jump into this, and before we go back to the chart and talk about all the technicals, let's examine as to what exactly has happened, because there is huge panic right now. That's why we've seen huge liquidations. I mean, a lot of money has been lost yesterday by longer, shorters, whatever. So the reason why this has actually happened, I was sitting here in Dubai like really late at night, and I was thinking like, what the hell is going down? And like, what the hell is even happening? So the thing is, what we have to understand is that there was huge fear, as it says right here, just in, that Bitcoin drops over 5% in an hour as Arkham Alert reports transactions are being carried out by both Mt. Gox and the wallets of the US government. So this huge Arkham Alert system company, whatever, the ones that provide intel, they said that, a lot of movement is happening on the side of Mt. Gox and the wallets of US government. So basically the Mt. Gox situation, you all remember we spoke about it, they have thousands of Bitcoin. The same thing goes for the US government. So, and if they would all dump at the same time, this would be quite catastrophic. So I mean, it could take the Bitcoin price down to something like 25,000, maybe something, so which would still be quite painful. So this has scared the market shitless, and it kind of made sense to me when I saw it, because I mean, if there is such a steep dive down, I mean, it's fear plus somebody dumping. So this is what I thought, because we didn't really see a big dump in S&P 500. I mean, it was going down, but it wasn't dumping. So, and then, but I was still holding my long trade. I wanted to understand what is really happening. Is this really the case? Are they actually gonna be dumping something right now? And then 30 minutes later, basically, Arkham Intel came out. And you know what they said? They said, oh, today we fixed a bug related to Bitcoin alerts that caused us to no longer undersend alerts to small blah, blah, blah. So it was a mistake. And honestly, tell me down in the comments, guys. I don't really believe in these kinds of mistakes. It feels like a manipulation. And to be honest, maybe they actually made some money. Maybe they actually did it on purpose, shorted Bitcoin, and made a shit ton of money by just making this, small mistake. Bitcoin dropped 10%. Imagine how much money you could have made. I mean, when you would gone 100x leverage, when you knew that this is going to happen, when you were the one causing it. I mean, millions and millions of dollars. So I don't know. I don't believe in these kinds of coincidences. Maybe I'm just this kind of a crazy theorist, but whatever. So this is what exactly has happened. Now, what conclusion can we draw from this? And before I give you my conclusion and tell you what has happened to my long trade, let me give you some more pieces of information as to what has happened and what is happening right now for the narrative, so you understand as to how to understand the market, how to read the narrative. And first things first, also guys, remember, if you want to be seeing my personal trades and the trades of my team, then go down into the description of this video. This is where you're going to find a link to my free Discord channel. This is where I post all of my trades and the trades of my team with all the descriptions, targets, take profits, stop losses, everything. And the trade results of our actual members, there is more than 30,000 people in here, are absolutely astonishing. 200% or whatever that percentage was, 56%, 50%, 50%. So not every trade is a profit, but we are doing overall really good. So if you want to be a part of this incredible community and make good money together with us, and again, not financial advice to do what you want, it's just a community of like-minded traders, and learn from us and together with us, then go down in the description of this video and join us. It's absolutely free. All you have to join is this VIP signal section. There is a very straightforward instruction of how to do it. Doesn't require a payment or anything. So just go and join us right now. So to give you perspective on the narrative, before we come back to the chart, as to what is happening. I discussed it in my yesterday's video about inflation in Argentina, that is like 7.5% a day. and that Bitcoin developed a $35,000 premium in Argentina. So it was trading closer to all-time high in Argentina at $62,000. Again, if you haven't watched my yesterday's video, go and freaking watch it. You have to watch every single one of my videos to understand the narrative. So, and because of this, I suppose, because Argentina is not very happy with what is happening. So Argentina says it will pay for Chinese imports in yuan instead of dollars. So we have more and more countries actually starting to join these BRIC nations and actually going against the dollar. Guys, so this developments, this kind of escalation in de-dollarizing is no bueno for the dollar, but guess what? It's mega bueno for the Bitcoin. So, and over 60%, 70% of trade between China, Russia is settled in their local currencies. So, and yuan overtakes dollar to become most used currency in China's cross-border transactions. Slowly but steadily, it is happening. So now next thing, which is what I really wanted to tell you about, is that President of Texas Energy Grid has said that Bitcoin mining is helping build more renewable energy. So this is the guy right here. We're gonna watch it. If you want, you can find it on Twitter of documenting BTC, his whole minute and a half. So mining lowers energy bills. Can you believe it? Bitcoin in Texas is lowering energy bills. Imagine the potential of this. I mean, you have to wake up. I know that this seems like unimportant. These kinds of details are telling you as to what we're entering right now. Now, before we move to the chart and talk about my trade, etc., let me remind you as to what is happening today. Today is going to be the jobless claims, and this is going to be at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, so in a couple of hours. We really want to see what's happening, because if it's going to be forecast as 248, if it's going to be 248 or actually more, then the narrative that we're actually going to be starting to go into a recession and a huge spike in unemployment, which always happens before we officially go into a huge recession, always, historically, almost always, this is going to be supported. So if it's going to be less than 248, like 245 or something smaller, then this is kind of going to be dialing it down, because as you can see, it's all red. So we've been increasing in the unemployment and the initial US jobless claims. So this is something to pay attention to today and tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Huge reading on the inflation of PCE forecast 4.5. You know the spiel. So now let's go back to the chart and let me discuss exactly what is happening just technically and what am I doing with my long trade. So first things first, my long trade is still open. I did not scale it. I did not touch it, because let me explain why. And this also feeds the whole question of this video. Should you be selling all of your Bitcoin right now? I'm pretty sure that there were a bunch of dummies who actually managed to sell their Bitcoin somewhere in this position. Certainly, if you were using huge leverage like a DGen with a very small, tiny stop loss or something like 100x, then you deserve to be liquidated. I apologize, but that's what it is. But when I have learned actually that this was just a system mistake, as they said, by this company that released the data, so I knew that we're gonna rebound. So I certainly have kept my long trade open. I did not scale it, but I've actually kept it. And remember, guys, if you want to be trading on Bybit yourself, or you want to claim some insane bonuses and enter for a chance to win an Audemars Piguet $30,000 watch. Because yesterday we've given it away, but the guy didn't have $100. So a guy he won a $30,000 AP watch right here. It's in this box right here, but he didn't have $100 in his Bybit account and he wasn't trading actively. So, he lost the chance to just basically get a $30,000 watch for free. And then you can pause the video and take a look at all the bonuses. Again, my exclusive link is down in the description of this video. So for now, we haven't recovered fully just as of yet, because we got rejected technically from 30K, but all of this, like technical analysis in these kinds of instances, doesn't really matter, because it's more of a fear in the market. Because a lot of people just get, we got supported by 27 to nothing got supported by anything. Here we had this terrible fear of empty GOX and the US government dumping Bitcoin, and here disapproval. It's like the information came out that it actually is not true. So that's why we pumped. It's got nothing to do with technicals. So people who are saying, I traded technical, are just idiots, because it was only fundamental based, this whole move. So overall, I'm still bullish. So this kind of a mistake, it is a hiccup, and it has caused this kind of a cascading crash. But since it's actually not the case, nothing has moved, so really nothing has changed from the point of when we were actually pumping on the news of the First Republic Bank actually collapsing. So therefore, it would only fit the narrative that selling Bitcoin right now is just stupid. There is no reason. Nothing has changed. So it was just a short term you could call manipulation, but nothing else. So for now, to be honest, this flash crash was scary, but it doesn't change shit. So guys, check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management. And as always, peace and love. Thomas Crollo. Stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.